Did Tyler, the Creator, whitewash his fan base? By Fuck DH. Get into it.
So Tyler is under fire again about his past. It seems that ghost has yet to be exorcised because this
I'm not gonna lie, chat. Like, I know I'm already paused 5 seconds in, but I'm not really a Tyler, the Creator fan. Like, I feel like the only song I've ever actually listened to was Earthquake with Playboi Carti. And that came out like when I was like, what, eighth grade, some shit like that.
time it's back and it's stronger. And even as a Tyler fan, I can honestly say that Tyler needs to confront the raccoonistry that he was on when he was a teen, especially when your fan base is comprised of a lot of white people. Even with that, Tyler has been very pro-black and very uplifting of the
Facts.
black arts. So there's a certain juxtaposition of this pro-black energy with an audience who lacks any desire of consuming black art with respect. I just wanted to talk about various crazy things Tyler has done throughout his career and how they probably affected where he is now. And maybe we can know why or if he whitewashed his fan base. I'm gonna quit yapping. I already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's start. I want to mention that this all started from a D'Angelo tribute post Tyler made on Twitter that got responded to by a bunch of obviously
Michael, Michael, I don't know who Am I casual?
non-black white fans who, instead of mourning his passing, they pestered Tyler with questions about his music and just, you know, being overly disrespectful to a late black artist. Niggas are obviously gonna talk about it because Tyler has enabled this anti-black and pro-edgy whiteness for years.
Yeah, they all got this look. Yeah, but I'm in the dude, so
Yeah, that's tight.
yeah, I don't even.
Black dudes only?
I don't even like black dudes at all. I'm into white guys.
I'm a black love before any type of love. And back when I was deep in my Tyler era, I had to fight demons because I couldn't cope with the fact that my goat has a white boy addiction. And you know, it wouldn't even be so
I'm not gonna lie. It's like I'm not explaining it, bro. But like you make jokes about like, let's say, like black people are this, black people are that. Like the joke you just make, right? Like gay jokes. Like, that's not like big in the black community. Me personally, I'm not black, but I literally see like stuff that happens like that, right? So making jokes like that, even if it's not black, that's like white. I don't even know what I'm saying, bro.
bad if he didn't say he didn't mess with black dudes, because that's the same as a black man saying he doesn't like black women. And it's just weird for a black man
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. It came out wrong.
to say it. And I just think it fuels the anti-black rhetoric that people be saying. They're too aggressive or whatever. And I'm not even trying to go too hard on this tangent, but you know how people be associating dark skin with aggression and masculinity and lighter tones with softness and femininity. So it just feels like that white boy hunger he's showing is because of that, but maybe I'm looking too deep into it. But you know, it's the same guy that said, I've been kissing white boys since 2004. Nigga been flat out telling us he don't mess with black men. And that type of sentiment coming from Tyler, the Tyler we know nowadays who is pro-black and very uplifting. Nigga just made a song about nappy hair and how it's beautiful, but his past isn't aligning with it. And you know, I wouldn't be tripping about it too much, but just the other day, Tyler got lit to walking around NYC with another white boy.
Don't touch me, nigga. Don't touch me. I'm walking, nigga. I'm touch you. I'm walking. I ain't gonna touch you, nigga. Then go away.
Okay, now that nigga, you're reaching for shit at this point, bro. Nigga, what if he just says homeboy he's walking, bro? You don't walk with your niggas, bro. I did us like when I was in Cali, when I was on vacation, bro. I was just me and my cousins to walk around, bro, do some bullshit, bro. Now you're just reaching, bro. You're reaching.
Don't jump on him. Relax. It's just a video, damn. Don't touch me. Yeah, it's a touch me. I want to shoot. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, boy.
None of that, bro.
Bro, either.
Tell him to go.
What you gonna do?
Pay for your lawsuits, bro. I'm loaded, bro. I'm with all that. And put it on
word?
the internet too. I appreciate you, bro. Calm that down. Be respectful.
What you gonna do,
bro.
Joe? I ain't gonna jump on you.
Fine, bro.
I ain't jumping on you. Relax, nigga ain't jumping on you.
Because if I say go, he will go. Got another flick, bro?
And the only reason I'm cracking jokes about this for real, because the one time a black dude tried to talk to Tyler, he curved the fuck out of him and then cracked the joke about him at a concert.
The reason I wanted to talk to you on camera is that I kind of felt like a distance between us. I have an idea of what it is, but what I think
What do you
has
think
made
that
it
is?
awkward. It's because I told you I had feelings for you, and we didn't talk about it ever. That was like weird. I don't know if it was just too awkward to talk about or too. I don't know. Like it's just like I feel like you left me hanging out there a little bit.
Like when you said that, I think I replied with like something super.
You laughed and called me a stupid bitch.
I did.
Oh. Oh.
I sweat more. My is drenched right now, nigga. It's just wet all here, nigga. Like, did you say you'll clean me?
Hey, yeah.
That's some Gerard Carmichael shit. You crazy.
Calling a nigga stupid after his love confession and then joking about him at your concert a few weeks later gotta be grounds for some type of boxing. Niggas gotta get the gloves on and run the fade. Now it's one thing to be a white boy enjoyer, but then Tyler went far and he was designing shit like this. So he went on a spree of designing really racist.
What the fuck? And then he's gonna get mad at Ian talking about he's stealing Atlanta. He's stealing Atlanta
Golf merch.
flows. He's stealing Atlanta freaking lingo. You don't talk like this. You talk like a suburban white kid and stuff like that. And you're making stuff like this. Like the hypocrisy is crazy. You're just stealing black culture.
This is Tron Cat eating a watermelon, obviously racist, blackface golf shirt and tee, and he even had a tee with a Black Klans member. So when you're going around openly saying how you don't mess with black dudes, how you like white boys, and then you drop edgy merch unapologetically to your audience, you're only setting niggas up. Mind you, the internet tried to call him out because apparently he said it
Wait.
wasn't serious, and they even tried to talk about the severity of it, as they should. This is weird. Even as someone who's been extremely charitable to Tyler, because I understand sometimes art can push boundaries, but when you don't set lines, you let the wrong people in. So I really didn't know where to bring this up, but I didn't want to talk about his lyrics too much because I do think from an artistic standpoint, horrorcore shouldn't just be overtly shunned or shamed. You got white people making messed up movies all the time, white people making messed up art all the time. I do think Tyler can take accountability for some of the crazier lyrics he said, but just making horrorcore in general, I think we can acknowledge that as, you know, art that's meant to make the comfortable disturbed and comfort the disturbed. Okay, now I'll go back to tearing into this nigga. But his response to all that merch just seemed really dismissive and kind of shitty. Just
And here's a quote from his spring a few weeks back. It's actually a whole thing with that the shirt. I had like a fucking paragraph to go out with it, but it was like um most young people who might get mad over it has act has no actual relations with it. Their grandparents might, but them, nah, nigga. So that's like saying, oh my god, nigga, that's like saying a white person says the N word. They said, well, you have no relation to it, but maybe your great grandparents because they're actual slaves, like your great grandparents because you're actual slaves. Like what? Like what?
putting blackface on
Not because they blind fact. This is how white people see all of us stupid ass rappers, the modern blackface. But when people bring up a piece of old history, a print on it on a cotton, no pun, everyone is upset. Fuck out of here. It's just a photo. I didn't mean nothing by it. I just thought it would look cool to tell you the truth.
some merch doesn't engage any conversation meaningfully. I don't know what he was on. And then here's a Tyler take from 2023 reflecting on Odd Future, and he basically
There's N words out here shooting N words, killing people, being weird with women for real, selling drugs and doing drugs like we're parroting niggas like that's like, oh, I'm a drug addict and I'm off this shit. But as soon as you see an upside down cross, it's the end all be all. Like, are y'all fucking kidding me?
said people were out here doing drugs and shooting, but when he had a few upside down crosses,
Yo, was there any point in me reading that shit?
there was a problem. I don't think anyone really cares about the satanic imagery gimmick. Various artists have used it. The issue is stuff like this, Tyler. Come on, nigga.
Got all the black bitches mad 'cause my main bitch vanilla.
Edgy humor, shock value, I get it. But the current fan base is a product of casual anti-black stuff, the normalization of humor at the expense of black people. This guy, for example, I forgot the name of this white boy, but just know he was around Odd Future. This is the same dude wearing a nigga hat. So picture how white boys from the early 2000s are feeling when a black dude is making it okay for them to say edgy stuff and do edgy shit because he's promoting it. And Tyler clearly went through some form of self-hate. He's always been seen as the weirdo, so it's not coming from nowhere. He was this non-conforming black kid in hip-hop, so it makes sense. A lot of these earlier designs and edginess is most likely a form of venom he was probably spewing back because he was feeling isolated by his peers. Also, there's another image that I'd show you guys, but I don't know if YouTube gonna let me. But Tyler is dressing up in a Klan robe and he has a rope around his friend Lionel. And it's not even the worst part because there's this Larry King interview and Tyler is just full on raccooning in it.
Does society object to it?
Some, like people who live in caves and like are pretty bored.
Do you use the N-word?
Yes.
Now, that's an offensive word
To some people, to many people.
And in what terms do you use it?
I don't know, man. See, like, people have to understand, I grew up in a different time. So where
Explain
that word is just a word. It has no effect, but it is a double standard because there's certain people who will get offended if someone who doesn't have the skin tone of me says it, like, which is really weird, you know? Like, then they're keeping the original meaning of that a lot. I don't know how to explain it.
This Tyler sounds nothing like the Tyler we have now. He's definitely singing a different tune. This clip is just so nasty. I'm really against that reasoning on how it's a double standard because it just ignores all historical context. I think the talking point that's being
I get what he's trying to like, not that part, but I get like growing up as a person, like rethinking like your anything, like let's say you said something back then, like I get growing up as a person, right? But like this person trying to hide, not hide it, but like not talking about it, which is if the not talking about it on the opposite spectrum, of where you're talking about it, being like the Ian shit, but like that's all I'm thinking about. The Ian shit is about what the like the taking black culture and then saying this years ago. It's not like he's a child, bro. Like he's an actual adult. Like he has the mind to think about it, but also being like on that side, like flipping sides so drastically without putting like saying like, oh, I said this back then. Like obviously I changed my mind and I don't like align with the stuff I said before. Like you gotta say that at some point, but you can't just like try to hide it or like try to like not talk about it, bro.
exhibited here just boils down to the free speech gimmick. That's basically what every edgy internet guy uses as an excuse to say slurs.
Well, if a white person says
Yeah, like if a white person says it,
isn't it derogatory?
like it's derogatory because your skin isn't the same color as mine. But why when it's just weird that a lot of people still get, you know,
Upset.
upset with that. And it's like, I don't know. I think you give certain words power.
Are you saying it's just a word?
Yeah, like if you choose
Is
to be
there
offended,
any word
you
that-
could call me and I would not give a
Is any word that would bother you? Would the word boy bother you? If someone
Not at
said,
all.
hey, boy,
not at all.
wouldn't bother you? No word would bother you?
No.
So anybody could call you anything?
Yeah, I wouldn't care. All right, that's
And this is when Tyler really starts raccooning. And I gotta be honest, this is stupid. Clips like these are the reason Tyler is in this heat he's in right now. He has to confront shit like this and denounce it. Tyler is going on interviews caping for white people to say the N-word and saying it's a double standard for black people to say it. That's why the 2023 statement doesn't feel right to me. He can't just comment on his satanic imagery and shock humor, because it's beyond that. Why are you as a black man, a nigga, appealing to this weird, edgy white crowd? It's similar to Doja Cat and her adventures on 4chan.
this white kid, regular like Caucasian man, and he's like mocking Future and Gucci Mane like rap music. And like people are like, this shit hard. It's not even like satire. It's like, I'm just joking, I'm just mocking it. But I'm like, no, you can't do. And I hold rap music so close to my heart because this shit changed my life and everyone's life around me. And I'm a nerd about this shit. This is like weird. And I'm looking at it and something about it like don't even sit well with me in comparison to someone like a Mac Miller or Eminem who it didn't seem like they was mocking it. They had a genuine love for it, and they were still just being, you know.
And I really liked what Tyler said in this clip, but you can't go from selling official golf merch with blackface to critiquing artists for mocking rap and the culture. You can't cater towards the oppressor and then go around and be the voice of the culture, not without addressing that. And that's really where Tyler is going wrong. I'm a fan, but when
Exactly. Just address it, bro. Just address it, bro. Like, they're trying to act like a whole activist, but your whole past is being fucking racist, bro. Like, if you're, nigga, if you're a white saying this, nigga, your career is done, bro.
have we seen Tyler ever sit down and say, low-key, y'all, I was wildin', I was a dickhead, but I don't mess with that. And I don't mean just the music.
Goblin is fucking terrible, but I still love it. It's an energy and an aura that it has, and hearing my wonky synths and gross drums and me not realizing I'm yelling on every song and saying the most wild shit is what got people there. It's not about the music. It was if you were there, that energy and that aura and that air just cutting through what everyone else was doing is so important. And there's still some ones on there. I still think Yonkers is awesome. She is awesome.
In this approach, this feels more about the quality of the music, which, for the record, I'm a fan of Goblin, and I see the artistic approach towards the project. But I don't think this sits well with people when the comments about his past are solely about the quality of his work and not how he was making bread, appealing to basically white supremacists. But if we being real, Tyler definitely fried his core audience, and he even acknowledges it, because he liked this tweet that talked about the dichotomy between having a white fan base and how they don't even properly consume black art. But you can't really feel bad when Tyler played into it, and Prince said it best.
Anytime you have to rely on just raciness alone, you know, you can only put it this way, you're going to get the audience you deserve. All right, so when we were wearing more risque outfits, we had a bunch of
risque fans.
That's right.
That's really all I had to say. Y'all niggas be blessed. There's more work to be done. Video soon. Bye-bye.
She ain't never seen a nigga that.